way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the Western Michigan Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. And you've got a tailback like they've got. And you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Powers. That's caught. It's Aguilar. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snaps on fourth down. At the 45, on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. And he almost had a pick.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. Finish the play. That should have been a pick.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause, and you're like, yes, nice job. Keep the manageable third down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So Western Michigan's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now we take a look at Jalen Buckley, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch him this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Powers. Got out of trouble and throws. Out wide right, it's Abraham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. First play of this drive. The short hand, it's Brooks. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Left side is Parks. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. They really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking these wins. They want to put another one in the W column here today, David.
And this is why we love the expansion of the college football playoff. Sometimes you get hot at the right time, like late in the...
Makes the grab and room to run. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Rush right in his face. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bring him down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 2nd and long here. He wants to throw it. Uncorks one. Almost picked off.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Got his man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, it's Buckley. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board here.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Powers. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Broncos sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On play action. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Aguilar. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Powers. Out wide left, it's Aguilar. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Breaks into the open. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Coming out with it, it's Boone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Aguilar. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Drops back on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Powers. They're all over him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the catch and he's free. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Boone. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Left side is Prince. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. Hits inside. It's Buckley. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The Broncos will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Lowry. Going deep. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Buckley. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take it in. And house it. Touchdown, Broncos.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Look out! Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw one first. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's changing the play. Back to pass, it's Powers. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Abraham. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Line getting set on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed outside the numbers. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. From the gun. Still looking to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Red Raiders coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This team is now red hot. 3 consecutive victories and one of the most convincing offensive showings we've seen in a long time. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We are just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires left. Hauls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Buckley. Hard running there. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Drops back. It's Lowry. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
This was dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got his man on the right. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have some...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Abraham. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Here comes the heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Moving the pocket, it's Powers. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Making the adjustment on the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick give. It's Buckley. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Broncos are threatening in the red zone. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek MACtion, it's 2nd and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. 3rd down, red zone play. Crowd This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Moves the pocket. It's Powers. Left side is Fritz. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right.
It's a seam wide open. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. They want to throw it. Back's got it. Into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Under pressure. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The handoff. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Gets rid of it. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Buckley. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Right at the line. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Buckley. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Brooks. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. Oh, he's got some space. That was a huge 3rd down stop, but now the field goal can make it a 2-possession game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Putting that 3 on the board makes it a 2-score game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Moving out to the right. Got his man. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Looking deep. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
It doesn't get any better for your defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Got it.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't.
And, guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Looking for the marker. Fights off a defender. Sprints into the end. Down. So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this two-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a one-possession game. Looking downfield, it's Powers. He's got it in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we have a one-possession game late. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. And now this team has fallen into a three-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.